Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Motovloggers Behaving Badly. It's your Tuesday night insanity. Oh, yeah. I can already tell you there's going to be some craziness here tonight. It's insane. So before we even get to that, we're going to start with everybody saying hello. And, of course, we'll kick it off with the fabulous Suffolk Andy. And the Wyvern Biker. Keith, you want to say hello to the folks?
It's hello from me and hello from Andy.
Nice. Lighted up 550 himself, Joe Ryder. Joe, you want to say hi to the folks?
What's going on, everybody? Oh, I need to put my little thingy up, don't I? A little tighter.
That just sounds really fun.
You'll lose your credibility if you put your little thingy up, mate.
I appreciate it. I haven't had any yet.
There's a lot of girls in your area. They won't be impressed.
I actually bought 4 bags, so there's still 2 bags sitting in there. I'll probably munch on 1 bag for like 6 months.
I love me jelly beans, man.
I don't know, you're like not Jelly Belly.
No.
Oh my god. Alright, so we're waiting for Chase Jasper down.
Oh, here you go.
What is this? What is this?
He's going to hit his head on the door. Oh, he's lucky. Thought he was going to go straight off a bag.
Sorry, I had to go to the store. No.
Squid.
I tell you what, he's such a cool bastard, isn't he? He really is. Fucking cool bastard, that bloke, I tell you. Fucking hell. I wish I could do that.
Oh. Yo, Chase, nobody's watching us.
They might watch this tomorrow.
We're almost ready to go live, so nah, I'm just
That's it. You can't use that as a thumbnail.
Oh.
That was brilliant, that, mate.
oh man.
Dude, I have been thinking about that all morning. I was so excited to do that.
I'm just gonna go out there and do some burnouts real fast, you know? Down in the middle of my street.
Oh, man. Now, if you do it in the middle of the living room, that would be entertainment.
That would be awesome.
I'm just going to go out there.
There was a guy at my work at Red Lobster. He had a scooter, and when he quit, he ran it from the back of the kitchen through the restaurant and out the front door.
Oh,
hell yeah.
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Holy crap, man.
Well, what did you do in the restaurant? Hold on, let me guess. Hold on.
It was a bar
You
woman.
worked on the line.
No, I was the head bartender.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That would have been my...
Yeah, you're either a cook or a bartender. Like I could see it either way.
I see him being a great server, like the server that never gets a bad tip, because everybody's wondering what the hell's wrong with this guy. I think he needs mental help. Let me I can help out here. No, wait, no, that's me. Never mind. Sorry.
Man, I was a server for most of my high school, and I made bank. It was like the best job ever.
Dude, I wanted to be a server at my last restaurant job. They had me as a host, and then they made me, like head host and all that. And I'm like, no, I want to do serving. I want to be a server. And I've covered server shifts all the time, and everybody was commenting on, like, oh, great server, great server. And my boss just would not make me a server. And she's like, well, we need people who can handle people at the door when they get irate, and you're really good at that. And I'm like, yeah, I can.
No, she was pretty much saying that you're a giant beast and you need to scare people from acting cool. That's what she was using you for. Was, oh, hey, look, you can be a host and a security guard? Aww. need you.
I think
Right
she was.
here at
I
the
think she
front
was
door.
typecasting you.
Yeah, right. That could be a problem.
Well,
But-
I've got to tell you, I know most of you know that I run what we call a club or a pub in Britain, and I used to serve behind the old bar, you know, but people pissed me off so much that was just unbelievable. And over here, boys, you boys in America, we have our beer in pints, in pint
Yeah.
glasses.
I know. I've been over to this. I've been.
All right, so we have them in pints. Well, what these fucking crafty bastards do, they drink sort of 3/4 of a pint and go, I have a half, and they expect you to fill it to the top. And we had one bloke, he was a bit special, and he kept doing this and doing it and doing it, and I thought, I'm fucking fed up with this. You know, he's getting more beer than what he should do. So what I'd done, I filled it right up to the top nearly, and then I looked at it and spat in the top, and said, there you go, mate, you got a fucking pint now, drink the bastard. And he looked at me, he went, you're kidding. I said, if you fucking don't drink it, I'm throwing you out. And he picked up and drunk the bastard. And that is the truth. Well, yeah, his name was Silly Billy. We used to call him Silly Billy. But he weren't so fucking silly that day, I tell you. That was the last time I served behind the bar.
Silly Billy wasn't silly, was he?
No. That was the last time I pulled a pint.
Or was he fuzzy? All right, so that we don't leave folks out, we've got the Yorkshire biker in the house.
What's up, guys?
I am so bad at sounding ghetto. How you doing, bro?
I'm not too bad, thanks.
All right. Gotta make our folks feel special. Alrighty, so we'll run through the line and see if folks have any news, because that's what we're all about. We like learning about each other, having conversations and stuff, because shit, we got nothing better to do, right?
Great.
So, I mean, we'll start off with you, Mr. Yorkshire Biker. Any news for us from the past week?
Yeah, my bike's fixed.
Hey!
Here you go.
Hey up, lad. Hey up.
So what was the problem?
Some airlock in. I can't remember whether it were in the radiator is or in the engine, but I know we got it sorted and it's all working fine now. So more vlogs.
Nice. Very, very cool. All right, so your bike's fixed. You're back on the road. How about Mr. Suffolk Andy? Any news for us, sir?
Well, the first thing is, if ever you boys or anybody out there ever have a pub and that, don't ask me to come and serve. That'd be a fucking nightmare. Trust me, you won't have no fucking customers left on the end of the shift. But have I got any news? Yes, I mentioned this, but I'll mention it again in case anybody around this area is watching. On the 18th, I think, we've got our first bike sort of show. It's only a small one at the Kesgrave Bell in Kesgrave. I am going, so if anybody's there and they know me, come up and speak, and we can have a chin wag and a little wag about anything, So nice to meet anybody there. So yeah, it's on the 18th. It's the first.
All right, I'm going.
You would love it. You would love it. It's only a small. It's a pub with just a big car park, and all the bikes pile in all day. And there's no sort of entertainment or anything, but it's just a bike meet, and everybody turns up.
Wait, is this where you're gonna be behind the bar at?
No, they won't let me.
No?
They won't let me. No, they won't
All
let
right,
me.
listen, if you pay for my plane ticket, I'll go ahead and play your venue.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I win the lottery this weekend, I'll send you that fucking ticket, mate. Don't you worry.
Yes!
I'll bring you all. I'll bring
win it.
everybody over. If I win that £150 million, I'll bring everybody over. There you go.
All right.
Oh yeah.
That is a fucking
I've got a
certainty.
passport.
But you got more chance of getting a wank off a Pope than me winning that fucking lottery, I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
See, you can say if you win, but then you actually have to play.
Oh yeah, well I'll have a go. I will have a go. I'll have a couple of quid. Don't you worry. A couple of quid. If I win, mate, you're all over here. We have the biggest fucking holiday over here you've ever seen.
I just usually play the scratchers.
Pardon?
I usually just play the scratching tickets.
Oh right. The scratchies. I can't do nothing on them. I'm fucking crap at everything. Do you like bingo?
Oh no.
Oh, you don't go bingoing then?
Oh, I will rock some bingo, man.
Yeah, you got to do your bingo. With all the old folks sit there,
Absolutely.
With your dabber.
Would you, Cabba? Yeah.
I make an awesome announcer for bingo.
That's what we should do on here one night, Bobby. Have a bingo
Man, are
day.
you Sal
Yes.
Goodman, bro?
Bingo night. With your dobber. But you have to use
Did you
dobber.
happen to watch Better Call Saul last night?
The boobs that popped up. 544. What's that? Was Saw? What was Saw?
Better Call Saul. It's the Breaking Bad spin-off show with the lawyer.
No, I never saw that.
I've not watched it yet. It's on. I'm just watching Breaking Bad at the minute, and then I'm going to watch that afterwards on Netflix. So don't spoil it for me, please.
Yeah.
And
no,
I'm,
I wa-
and
there
after
was
this,
just
I'm
a
gonna
funny
watch,
scene where he was in the head of a bingo hall. That's all. I'm not spoiling anything. He
Alright,
was
good.
just the announcer of a bingo hall. It just airing last night made me think like, oh man, Chase is gonna be like a shady lawyer now.
Yeah.
It's all about announcing bingo.
yeah, I'm gonna watch Walking Dead when I leave it. When I leave this hangout tonight because it's another episode that was supposed to be on last night, but it's on tonight, so can't wait for that
What
one.
season are you on?
Oh wait, they moved the night.
5, I think.
There was supposed to be Walking Dead. Well, we get it here Sunday nights, and I didn't see it. I usually watch it the day after because I can't be
Yeah.
bothered to actually.
The adverts.
No, they just had the season finale.
Yeah.
Ah, was it?
Yeah.
Aren't we on season 6 finale though? Like, didn't season 6 just end?
Yeah, season 6 just ended.
The one we're on is where they're in that sort of town with them funny, strange people.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in
And
Terminus?
Rick,
Or-
yeah, Rick kills the guy at the end because she cuts the old man's throat.
Oh yeah,
That's
no.
where we're
that's
at.
Yeah,
right.
that's the season finale.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's what I went on last night. What a fucking twit I am. Sat there all night waiting for it, and I thought, where the hell is it?
I gotta say, like I read Walking Dead for quite a while, and they keep alluding to the Whisperers, and I keep waiting for them to show up. Like when the governor came along, they just popped him right in there, and I'm like, yes, governor's here, because I read him, I knew him, and like I'm seeing all the W's, thinking, okay, the Whisperers got to show up, It's like shit, they're not there. All right, I'm a geek. Whatever.
It's alright. I'm a geek too.
Cool.
I think we all are.
Where's
to admit.
Batman at?
Oh,
Oh, look, Hape Cap Harley has just put a thing up here. He said, Andy, I had a wankle for Pope, but it was only 5 at the time. Don't lose hope, mate.
Oh man! Somebody needs to say freaking away. Awesome.
Oh, fucking hell. That's a good one. Oh,
Cat Harley,
vote that Cap.
out, man. He needs to be in this hangout. All right, so we'll continue with the news, and then I'll get over to the rest of the Q&A there. So, Keith, any news for us, sir?
My trip to Ireland is on. Hey! I've
Top of the morning to you.
top of the morning to you. To be sure. I put my ferry ticket, so I can't back out of it now. So it's all set to go. I've got 2 people who are interested in going, so hopefully, touch wood, it should be a good laugh.
Very cool, man.
I'd go if I didn't have a scooter.
Well, there's 1 scooter going.
I don't think mine will make it though.
Yeah, it'll be 2,500 miles, so it might be knackered by the time it comes back. But it
What
might-
bloody, what size scooters he got then he's going? 50cc?
No, it's not 50cc. It's, I'm sure it's a
600 turban?
No, it's 08 ride. What cc scooter does he ride? Is it a 125 or is it?
I think it's a
Bigger than that.
125.
Is it? He's in the Q&A. He might tell me in a minute. Yeah, he's expressed an interest in going, and a vlogger called Metalhead has said he'd like to go as well. So yeah, it should be good.
Very cool. Very
Yep.
good. shaping up to be an awesome trip. I wish I could go. I haven't been to Ireland in a long time. God.
I've
I
not
would
been
love
to
to go to
that in
Ireland.
years, so. The last time I went to Ireland, it was my honeymoon, and well, I won't say what happened to my marriage. So you know, maybe it's an omen.
Oh man.
Bad things happen after going to Ireland for me.
Is it safe to go then?
Yeah, perfectly safe.
So 08 ride actually came in and says he rides a 300cc.
Ah, excellent. I knew it was. I knew it definitely wasn't a 50cc.
That's all right. I have some going anyway.
So it should be good. Yeah.
I think that would be the closest thing to getting my fat ass on a scooter. Is I love Vespas. I think they're awesome just because they're so classic. You know?
Lambrettas, mate.
Oh man,
I love Lambrettas.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen one up close. I got to check that out.
They're really nice. Well, they were when I was a boy, anyway.
All right, very cool. So Joe, what do you know, Joe? Any news for us from the previous week?
Yeah, I got some news.
All right.
Are you gonna tell us?
Yeah. I'm bringing up a photo. Bringing up a photo.
I thought you was keeping us in suspenders there for a minute.
With the long curly teeth.
Where's the Jeopardy thing?
Oh, I wish we had that.
That's my clutch cable.
Oh dear.
Well, that was my
That's
old
fine,
clutch
man.
cable. And
Yeah, I saw that picture, man.
I got it replaced.
A couple 100 mile left on that. You're all right.
There's a new cable. I got that all set up and everything, but I have to wait for a new clutch retention spring to come up, and well, to come out of the mail. So I'm waiting on that before I can actually put my bike together properly. But right now I've got like a spring and like a spacer and another spacer. Trying to keep as much tension on this spring that's not really supposed to be what it's supposed to be.
Damn, dude.
I don't have the proper spring to release the clutch, so I don't have a spring back on the clutch.
Oh,
That way, I keep every time I pull the clutch cable, it just pulls it out and it pops it, and then I'm riding around without a clutch.
Oh,
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
so is that why you haven't worked on that project you were telling me about?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, I've been dealing with Murphy's Law the past few months. Like, pretty much since December, I've been battling Murphy's Law, and I'm really fed up with it,
Yeah. Dude, Murphy's Law is my life.
right?
It's an epidemic.
You have to accept it. Anyway, I might test it in Ireland, see if they've got. Maybe they don't have Murphy's Law in Ireland. Maybe they have, I don't know, Terry's Law.
Wasn't Murphy an Irish name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have to kiss the Blarney Stone as well while you're over there, aren't you?
Yeah, we're not going to be far from there. We're going to court.
You've got to kiss the Blarney Stone.
That's one hell of a twist, man. Trying to get down there to that freaking stone.
I thought it was up on top of a tower, isn't it?
It is, but you have to like, twist yourself all backwards and lean over. Oh god.
Oh, I see. You have to go backwards on it.
You're right, guys.
That's the easiest way to get to it, man.
You have to lean back. You have to lean backwards, then, do you?
If you want to get to it easily, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the easy way to get to it. Yeah. I've seen people do it forward and turn their head all weird. Not even gonna try that. And then after you do it, you start thinking, yeah, I kissed the Blarney Stone like everybody.
Like everybody else does, yeah.
What the fuck is on my face now?
Yeah, halitosis.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get herpes from a Barney Stone. Like, I've got Irish ancestry and stuff, and I kind of represent that I do because I look Irish as fuck. So I've got this tattoo. which
Oh yes.
like, but I'm not gonna go kiss a stone that 100 other people kissed that day, like in the last hour.
I'd rather be first of the day
Yeah.
and let it dry out overnight.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with sloppy seconds.
Would it be wrong if you brought a sandy wipe and wiped it down before you kissed it?
Oh, but that wipes all the luck away.
Yeah. You
I
gotta get
guess
everybody
it's a
else's
lucky
luck.
rock. Nobody like they kiss it and they hope that they don't get herpes. Is that what the wish is? Like if you don't get herpes from kissing it, then you're lucky.
Like I've kissed the Blarney Stone, and for some reason, everything tastes like haggis and Guinness.
I was going to say something there, but that's too fucking disgusting.
Wow.
All right, just got a message, Skiggy. So he'll catch us all on Thursday. That's sad. I'm sorry. I miss Skiggy. So we're waiting for Jasper to get back. He made that grand entrance, and then just as soon as we need him, he runs away.
I think he needed a fog machine to go underneath the garage door as it was rising up, and some lights. Just put some effort into it.
No, don't give him any ideas. He'll do that next week.
I know he will, and I kind of want to see him do it. Like, he'll just turn around and do a burnout to get the fog machine going.
And laid music with Bat Out of Hell or something like that on it.
Yeah. I can't wait till next Music Monday. Because I'm only doing Swing Life Away.
Good song.
It is. It was like my theme song growing up.
Nice.
So.
Man, if you want my theme song growing up, just listen to anything Pink Floyd. I mean, I listened to so much Pink Floyd growing up that I thought I was going to turn.
Yeah, I like the little comment you had on your Easter kid.
Oh yeah, it's just like all the kids in my backyard, like standing up against the wall, and I'm like, "Are there any kids in the backyard tonight? Get them up against the wall." Yeah.
We don't need no chocolate bunnies.
Everybody went for that song, but I was thinking in a completely different direction. Yeah, well, same album, but still. So
But that's because that's the Pink Floyd song that you go to.
True.
Only true fans go to different songs.
I listen to really, really cool, obscure Floyd, like stuff that people are like, "That's Pink Floyd." I'm like, "Yeah, duh."
Wait, who's Pink Floyd?
But, hey.
Oh, please.
Just kidding.
So, before you came in, when you were setting up your grand entrance and everything, I was telling Beast Rider how you guys need to have dueling guitars over the hangout.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. If we could get it to sound properly,
Right. Yeah, there's a lag.
Yeah, there's the lag, and there's also the fact that what is it when you got two sounds coming from two different directions, it muffles everything out. So the guitars are probably going to sound like muffled garbage cans.
We'll test it off air one day.
I'm good with that.
No, what we'll do is Beast Rider will record his side of it. I'll record my side of it. We'll do a Dropbox. I'll edit it together, and you can play it on the deal.
Then it's not a live.
Yeah, it's going to be live and unplugged.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sing some Suffolk folk songs while you're playing it. That'd be brilliant.
Oh my god.
That'd be awesome.
I think you should do one now, Andy.
What, Suffolk sheep shagging?
Yeah.
Well, there's the Blackbird song as well as another good one from Suffolk.
No, I've got a brand new Common Harvester. Is it?
No, that's West Country, mate. That's
Oh, is it?
Humpty Bumpty's down there, mate.
Did I miss my opportunity to do my update?
No, we waited for you.
Yeah, we were just about to get to you.
Oh, cool. The hell is that?
Canadian.
So I have some exciting news. I am actually going to be hosting a Google Hangout.
Whoa!
Whoa! And I have no idea what I'm doing, so it's going to be so cool.
Is that on Monday?
It's Sunday at 9 p.m.
Oh,
Eastern.
Sunday.
Sorry.
It might be Monday for you, depending on where you're at in the world.
Yeah, it'd be kind of late for you guys across the pond.
Yeah, I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning for us, Andy.
Yeah.
It's probably on a Thursday as well for us. We're always behind.
Yeah, I think I might have to watch it on catch up. I think.
Yeah, we're always 10 years behind the old Americans, you know, on every bloody thing. Everything that comes out over there, we get it 10 years later. McDonald's, fucking Burger King.
By the way,
all this sort of stuff.
did not hit it one more time. You got it.
I got that one.
Yeah, so it's called the Palm Tree Mafia Hangout, and I'm researching on how to use intros and YouTube videos in combination with it. So I figured out I can create my own extra YouTube channel, edit these really cool little like 3-second clips, and then store them on this YouTube channel, and then I can copy and paste it into the Google Hangout and just click, and it'll pop up these cool things. Like for applauses, I'll have like an old 40s style audience or something. That kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, dude, I'm gonna have to learn that from you because I've been thinking about trying to do stuff like that for a while.
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Yeah.
Have I got to find a palm tree in Suffolk then, mate? Because we ain't got any. Have I got to be a mafia bloke?
Have you not got any garden centres, Andy?
No, not here, mate.
No.
You don't have garden centres here, mate. You just have fucking gardens full of dog shit. That's all we get. Fucking people hanging around drunk. Fucked out of their heads.
Yeah, Suffolk is a garden center, though.
Oh. But you can't go on the land because the fucking farmer will shoot you.
Yeah.
Well, I've also, I'm happy to report that I have all my GoPros back. Got them in the mail. So I will be doing new videos.
Wait, you got new one to replace the one at the bottom of the ocean, or did you get the one from the bottom of the ocean?
Hell no, I didn't get the one on in the ocean. No, I bought the new one and it finally came in.
All right.
Did you save like the GPS coordinates of where you think you lost it?
Yes, I do.
Oh man.
So what you need to do now is a vlog
You
with your
need
new
to-
camera if you're going to get your old one back.
Awesome.
But this time, actually strap it to your helmet correctly.
Use that little orange floaty. I got it. I got it this time.
Use the orange floaty and the goggle strap.
Right.
Oh my god.
Actually, I just went out on the boat this weekend and went out to Horseshoe Island, and I used the GoPro with the little floaty, and I still have it, so it worked out.
Yep, he went out on the boat again. Yep, just gotta rub it in. God damn it.
Well, I guess I got some good news.
Yep, good news.
I went on Amazon the other day and spent $20. I got a whole bunch of GoPro goodies. So
Nice.
I've got the helmet strap, I've got the chest strap, I've got a suction cup mount, got a whole bunch of arms, different other like mount platforms to mount it to, like circle and curve mounts.
Damn, you got it for like $20.
It was $19 off of Amazon with Prime shipping.
What?
Yeah, you know the 33-piece knockoff GoPro stuff?
Oh yeah.
That was $19.
Wow.
That's very
That's
good
like
value.
$100 worth of stuff.
Yeah, it's usually runs about $25, but it was on sale.
Nice. So what are you gonna do with it?
Make videos.
Oh man, I need to get some get a mount for my handlebars, but my handlebars are like retardedly thick. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
This here isn't bad. It's the GoPro
All right.
handlebar mount. It opens up like crazy.
You can also do the clip, like the little scissor clip.
Yeah, they make a clip to hold on to guns and shit.
Yeah, see, I don't know, that makes me nervous because with all the potholes that make up the New York street, or that are the New York streets, Bounce that fucker right off.
No,
Right.
you tighten down the screw that clamps it down.
Yeah.
In Suffolk, we use other things. We don't use mounts in Suffolk, mate. We use pegs that you put on the line. Those are good. Clothes pegs. You can get them for £1 at the pound shop. I'll tell you what, they do the job. They save you a lot of money, you know. Good old clothes pegs. They're the ones you need. Not all the sophisticated stuff you guys have got.
But that opens up pretty wide.
Oh, that's good.
All right, cool. I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit deeper then. All right. Very cool. Very cool. So I guess we should probably get to a topic.
Like, that's how long the screw is.
Insert dick joke here.
I'm right there with you, man. Oh man, but yeah, I've been thinking, what do you do with a vlog fail? You know, anything can go wrong, anything. You know, but if you have just a fail, like you forget to plug your mic in or turn it on, or you're just going at it and you have a perfect vlog, and then you get home and you realize it wasn't recorded and all that. What do you do? Do you go out and try to do it again, or do you just go, all right, whatever, I lost that one? So we'll start off with the Yorkshire Biker to see what your vlog fail follow-up is.
I usually have monk on for a couple of days and then and then I attempt it again. But by the time I'm attempting it again, I've usually forgot what the vlog was originally about, so I have to make a new one anyway.
That sounds about pretty typical.
We're not doing that.
Half the time, if I do get an idea before I hit the bike, by the time I get the bike started, I'm like, what was I going to talk about again? All right, how about you, Mr. Suffolk Andy?
Well, I haven't really had any failures really at all because I'm such a perfect fucker. Things like that don't fucking happen. I leave it up to you sort of lads to fail. But, no, seriously. I haven't had any actually, and that is the truth. I think the first time I ever went out with the drift, the very first time I ever went out, I forgot to put the mic jack right away into the drift, and I think that was about the only time. But sometimes I'll do a vlog and I'm riding along doing it, and when I finished it, I think, oh, that was shit. So then I'll do it again, you know, as I'm riding home or something like that, and then I'll get them both home and I'll look at them both and think, oh, that one's better than that one, or you know, and then I'll pick one and that's it really. So no, I don't have a lot of failures because I never changed the settings on my camera. I set it up the day I got it, and I've never touched it since, and I never do. I just leave it as it is, put it on, and it does a job for me, you know. So that'll do me. I'm not a sophisticated bugger like you lot, so you know. Yeah, you're all you know, Steven Spielbergs, you know, with all your bloody bits and pieces. I'm not. Not in the slightest, mate. I don't have fucking curtains coming across and fucking explosions and stuff like you boys do.
No.
I just get on there and talk, and that's it.
You just stick an intro and an ending on it, don't you, Andy?
I don't even have an intro. I don't think.
No.
I haven't even got an intro. No, I haven't got an end bit. I've got a little starty bit which I've used since I started, and I've never changed it. So.
No. I'm the same. I stick something on the front, something on the back, and upload it to Bob's Your Uncle. That'll do me.
I find that works.
I haven't got time to fart around with graphics and whatnot.
Oh, I'd disappear up my own arsehole if I tried that. Fucking hell, I'd be sitting here for fucking ever. I'd get one vlog out of fucking here if I was lucky.
I just realized I didn't get to the Q&A. We'll go through this and then I'll get back to the Q&A. All right, Google, and let's see, Keith, what do you do if you have a fail? And Keith is gone. Okay.
That's what he does.
He just buggers off.
All right, Joe, we'll go to you then.
He's back.
I lost my sound. Sorry about that.
All right. Well, okay, then we'll come back to you now. So, vlog fail. What do you do?
What do? I'd do it again, if I'm brutally honest. But even if I don't have a fail, I'll tend to do a vlog 3 or 4 times. I'll do 3 or 4 takes, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm never satisfied with how I've done it the first time, so I'll do it again, and then I might even do it a 3rd time, and then when I get home, I'll decide which version is the better version. But on the occasions I've got them and found that I've either not switched the camera on, because I've done that a few times, or like Andy said, the microphone's not been switched on, I have a bit of a mardy and a tantrum, and I think, you know what, I'm not going out again today, and I'll probably go out the following day and do it then when I'm in a better mood. But I will do it again. I always do it again.
Alright. Alright, so you do it again. How about you, Joe?
I do it again.
Oops, I did it again.
I get pissed. I get pissed and frustrated and never remember what I said anyway. So I go and record something different.
Alright, that makes sense.
I think sometimes when you do it again, sometimes it works out to be a better vlog, I think, sometimes. Because you've pretty much rehearsed it already, and then you think, well, I won't say that this time, I'll say that this time. You know, and sometimes it works out better in some respects when you do it a second time.
I'll tell you what though, sometimes, like today, I'll give you an instance today, I've done 2 vlogs today. One I've put up and one I haven't. And the one I haven't is a little bit different. It's different to what I usually do, and I looked at it and watched it and I thought, yeah, this might interest a handful of people, but that probably won't interest everybody. And I tend to drop them and don't put them in. So sometimes I do that if I do a vlog and I don't think it's going to pull in anybody, I don't put it up, you know.
If it interests you, put it up, man.
Well,
yeah. Like it.
Yeah.
Because it might bring somebody who doesn't know your channel.
Yeah, might do. Yeah, I might put it up actually next week or later on in the week. I might put it up, but
like
just
you
leave it behind the
video.
Yeah.
Like who cares if your fans actually like it or not? Like if they like it, they'll watch it. If not, they won't. And the people who don't, fuck them.
That's true. That's true.
Like if you don't like my videos, I'm not gonna be hard on it.
No.
But a fellow vlogger just popped by my house because I'm gonna be giving him some editing advice in a minute. But Cowabunga 636 is here.
Dude.
Oh! What's up, Alan?
What's up? What's up, man?
636. Hello. Well, welcome to the Hangout, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm insane. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I got off work early, so that's a good thing.
All right. Very
Getting
cool.
more time to edit. So.
Well, since you're here, we'll throw you in on this topic too. If you have a vlog fail, let's say, like you forgot to plug in your mic, or you did something wrong, or your footage just didn't come through, what do you do? Do you do it again, or do you just skip it?
It's usually like 50-50. Sometimes I'll redo it, or sometimes it's like, whatever, it's a lost cause, I'll just do something later, or whatever. But, I'm half and half,
All right. Very cool, man. So now we got to get to Jeff Chase. Yeah, we got to see what you do, man.
Well,
He throws his camera into ocean.
Then make the video. Yeah. No. Actually, I'm kind of like Keith in that I'm a huge perfectionist. So I did a vlog today that I'll probably post on Friday, and I recorded it 4 times. And what I do is I take the best of all 4 takes and I cut it and slice it and put it all together. But if let's say the camera isn't recording at all, I get pissed off, I say a bunch of cuss words, I scare a little bit, and then I do it again.
Yeah. I guess it's coming to me now. And the reason I asked this question was because, Sunday I did a ride with, a fellow vlogger, Mark S4303. And, I got all sorts of great stuff from that. And I figured on my way home, I had a couple of ideas. Why not, vlog about it? Changed my battery, got everything all set up to go. And, of course, I've been using This sucker right here.
Woo! Look at you.
Ooh, with the backpack. And
Money, no object.
I forgot. Yeah, I wish. I forgot to flip the switch right here on the way home.
Oh.
And I had
That's this guy's problem. Light it up. That's his problem with his backpack. He always forgets to turn the thing on and off.
yeah, dude, I had beautiful, beautiful footage and no sound. No sound.
Not
And
good.
it
If I
was
may, what you can do with that is take it, cut out whatever little bits of audio there actually is in it, cut it out, and then make like a cool little highway montage with some music behind it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking that that'll work because that's about all I can do with it. But there was like zero sound through all of that, and the worst part of it is I was actually in one of those modes where I was getting everything right. I was saying everything right. I wasn't sounding like a blithering idiot. I was actually coherent and eloquent. And shit, it wasn't there.
Well, it's always the way. It's always the way, though, isn't it? You do a cracking vlog and then find that you haven't bloody recorded it. You think, bollocks.
And I wish I could do the whole, like do it a few times and edit it.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of guy who's like, whatever comes out, comes out. Just leave it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I may make some cuts where there's silence or whatever, but just leave it as natural as possible. And I do it once because I know me. If I try to do it again, I am going to screw it up even more than I did the first time. So yeah, I put that stuff. Put up the footage on because I'm using iMovie. I love simple because I am simple. And I'm going through the stuff that I got when I was riding with Mark. It was perfect, and then I got to the next set of videos, got nothing, and I swear I wanted to turn into a baby. I sat there and I was like fucking back tears. I mean, I'm sitting here at my desk going. Oh man. So yeah,
You can always make it black and white and call it a silent movie. Or you could explain on a bit of sort of coming down with a bit of writing saying that you was using a box brownie or something at the time, trying to see if that worked. Anything like that.
That's an idea. I'm actually, and it's funny. I was actually thinking about doing a silent movie. It's funny that you brought that up, and
yeah. So I'm psychic.
There you go. I think I've got a little ESPN myself. Yeah, I think eventually, because I don't know if you guys have seen what I've been doing lately with my videos. I've been, doing the beginning and the end with the sepia tone and the film grain and stuff in there. And I was thinking of doing an entire vlog like that and just making it so that I could just type in the words and all that stuff, and it'd be cool.
I'm going to a very haunted place in a couple of 3 weeks, hopefully, and I'm going to take the camera with me, and I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to do it all in black and white as well, because that will give it that, it's a ruined place, a really run-down, ruined place. So I think I'm going to do it in black and white, actually. I might shoot it in colour, then turn it over to black and white and see if that gives it the ambience, of the creepiness. So, yeah, that's a good idea, Bobby.
Yeah. Gotta have some
I'm going to face a ghost in 3 weeks' time.
Nice.
It's good to experiment. I mean, I think some people don't realise how much effort sometimes goes into putting the video together. Especially if you've got a creative idea, it takes hours sometimes, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, my Boris video took me 3 days to record and edit it.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
It's a lot of effort. Yeah, a lot of effort. But it's worth it when it works out, though, isn't it? It's well worth the effort when it pays off. You think
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially when you get the comments later on that say like that was the best YouTube video I've ever seen. Like that's worth it. Even if it's just one comment.
Absolutely.
I'll do the video for 3 weeks, and if I get a comment like that, it's worth it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I agree.
There's a young lad. I always get his name wrong, but he's a American lad, and I think he's Arab or something. Is it Defra or something? He's always in the Yemen and doing stuff over there, and then he comes back to America. He lives in America.
Right.
Now he does some absolutely brilliant vids, you know, where he chop my bait, put music in and stuff, and some of the stuff is unbelievable. And he even had me listening to these bloody Arabs singing the other day. And I'll tell you what, I couldn't believe it. I thought, well, I wouldn't usually give him the time of day, but I actually, that was so nice, and how he cut it up, brilliant. The guy is brilliant, and he's really, really good.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So I should probably hit this Q&A because it's starting to pile up here. So let's see. Biker says, I was praying Chase had his kickstand down properly on his arrival.
Rotten sod.
That I totally understand.
I don't know. Calabunga there knows about kickstands.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he's not even there.
No.
Yeah, one of my videos when we were rolling out to the Miami meetup, he actually rolled out with his kickstand down.
I think everyone's done that. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I can't do that on my bike because if my kickstand's down, it won't go anywhere. I'll pop it into first and it'll shut right off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. 08 Ride. His first post was, "Hello all. Had a great day. Bike decided to vomit all of its coolant, luckily, while in the garage." I'm going to use that because you guys are in the UK.
Yes!
While in garage at work. So I went for, So I went for bus 2 hours later. Bus breaks down after vomiting out all its coolant. We'll walk the last 2 miles in bike boots and jacket on the hottest day of the year.
Oh, not nice.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I feel for you, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, it was hot today. I feel for him.
Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm just like. He also says, "I'm not sure they'll understand having a monk on Yorkshire, who Yorkshire has left the building. Hopefully he'll be back." Sergeant R6 says, "Hello, everyone." Hello.
Hello, Sergeant.
Sergeant!
He also says, "I recorded a lot of the Revzilla ride this last weekend, and I found out there was no audio recorded. I'm just going to dub music over it and probably do some talking over it." I don't know if you guys in the UK know, there's a really, really big bike boutique down in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, called Revzilla, and a bunch of the vloggers from this coast went down there. I was doing something with the kids. I wish I had gone down there, but from what I heard, it was like windy as hell, and everybody was riding the whole trip on a slant. So, so I'm kind of glad. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great spot, and they do great deals. They have their own channel. Check out their channel because their product reviews are freaking insane. They get in depth. You know, if you ever have to send it back, you can totally send it back with no problem. And I think there's like no shipping over a certain amount. But over how much?
45.
Right.
I only buy from Revzilla. That's it. That's the only place I buy stuff from now.
Ever since I found out how great they were, I actually just stopped using everybody else. You know, yeah, Revzilla is freaking fantastic. And I'm gonna have to.
They also price match.
Yeah.
They price match?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
So if I find anything cheaper, I'd rather give Revzilla my money. Like, that's how I got my helmet for $140, and I got the Icon Armada helmet. You piecing?
Yeah, I got my Scorpion from them. So yeah, they are freaking awesome.
Yep. And Jimmy is like the best freaking host ever.
Was it Jimmy or Anthony?
Anthony, I'm sorry, yeah, Anthony.
Okay. I was like, yeah. I always remember his name because it's my middle name, so, you know.
And then High Vis Brian.
High Vis Brian is freaking awesome.
That guy's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I got to get down there. myself one of these days. Alright, so let's see. Some more stuff in the Q&A. Gasatron comes in with just started using the GoPro Bluetooth backpack. Dread the day I do a load of vlogs and find the power switch is off. could join, yeah, could join if there's space, only using mobile Wi-Fi, so might not be fast enough. I'm totally down with Gasatron. If somebody wants to send Gasatron a link, he can totally jump in here. So.
Yeah, I think I'm on his circles. Hang on, I'll try and do it.
What are we looking for?
Gasatron, to get into the thing up.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
And 08 Wide commenting about his Vespa says, I look like a hippo on a snail. Yeah, that's like putting... No, it's worse putting me on a Grom. I stood next to a Grom at a bike show and at Costco that had one out in the front, and no, that's not a bike. That's an anal bead. No, I mean for me, because I know some folks who look great on a Grom, like 808 YouTube. If you ever watch her channel, she rides a Grom. It's great on her, but she's also incredibly tiny. She's tiny.
I think Chase made a comment on the Florida Riders video about some big lass that was on a bike, didn't you, Chase?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. What?
You know, it's on. You made a comment on the Florida Riders video about that big girl that was on that bike in front of him.
I know.
I had a right chuckle at that. She was a big girl, wasn't she?
Yeah. I think everybody was thinking it. I was just a big enough dick to say something about it.
I know, and then you kind of took it back and you kind of apologised. It was quite
funny.
So funny.
Nothing wrong with having a fat bird on your bike. They're all plump round here, mate, I'll tell you. Fucking have to be in Suffolk.
Hey, Chase, quick editing question for Alan. When you're inserting like the little meme faces and stuff, you need to open them up in Photoshop and save them as a transparent, right?
Wait, say that again?
You know the little meme faces?
No, it's so much easier than that. You go to Google.
Hold on.
And
I'm gonna let him listen to it because that way I don't have to repeat.
There you go.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so you go to Google and you there are Adobe images. So you just Google Adobe uglyface.png and you'll find a whole plethora of them, and as long as the little gray and white checkerboard is behind that image, if you save it, it'll automatically save it as a PNG and you can throw it on top of whatever you want.
Okay, so PNG?
PNG.
Or
Here, I'll type it in. Adobe uglyface.png. There you go.
Alright, cool. Got it.
And I can't find Gastron. How do you spell his name?
Gazatron.
Gazatron.
Gazza.
UK guys. Gazza.
See, I told you asking him was he works.
Again, he's gonna get on my case about saying Z instead of Z.
That's right, sir. That's right. I know you like your words properly, or properly.
Oh yeah, I gotta be good. All right. And the last thing,
can you post the link in the comments?
Which one?
Wait for him. He actually did that. I'll see if I can find him because I know I'm in his circles.
Gotta rip that Palm Beach Rider shirt.
I know, I'm rocking the two-wheel maniac today.
Okay,
I was rocking my I Heart Motorcycle shirt last night at work.
Oh man. I thought
Hey, send Alan a message on what he needs to look up on Facebook.
Here,
All right.
I will literally make a link. How about that?
That works. Who's gonna link for what you need?
Let's- There we go. I posted it in there. We'll send the link to Gazatron. EAZZA-RON. Yes. All right. And I just clicked in the wrong place. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Haha. Okay, and also in the Q&A. Let's see. Oh wait, he's in the motorbike community. That's why I remembered. I'm an idiot and I'm okay.
And you were gonna
Good work
upload
on this in like 3 hours.
Here we go. So I'm gonna send Gazatron the link in this thingadoodle whatchamagoozie thingamabobber. And send. Woohoo! All right, there we go. So I sent. Thank you for reminding me of that, Gazatron, because sometimes I am not the brightest candle in the temple. Let's see. Weggy also says, just saying evening all, at least suspend this hangout for another week. Yep. I am on. I am not going to suspend my hangout. I know that you guys had
I don't know what he means.
the CBT hangout that was supposed to be Sunday, but
Yeah, that was a bank holiday over here, mate. We're all on the piss. I was on the piss 24/7. That was brilliant. I think I went out at 11 and came home about 12 o'clock that night, absolutely fucking wrecked.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No better reason to get fish naked than
Oh man, absolutely pissed.
If we're lucky, my cat might have kittens live on the hangout.
I'm here first. Oh my god.
No, there might be.
Anybody want any kittens?
I think at suffocate time you got it over here, mate, in a box.
Yeah, don't ask my
Take
wife.
them down to the Chinese shop.
Oh, they're taking round here, mate.
Dude, that's
We had 200 cats disappear the last few months, and they all said that was the old chinkies were taking them. Oh, that is the truth. We had 200 cats
Well, man,
disappear.
tastes yummy.
Alright, and Gazatron is here. Gazatron! Got the hotel room going, man.
Yeah, do
I
stop
feel like
it.
you're a dirty hooker right now.
How you doing, Gaz?
Not too bad, dude.
What's
Good,
up?
Good, thanks. What's going on, people?
Yeah. Where is Kev? I miss Kev.
I don't know.
Yeah, is that better?
All right, so yeah, since you've made it before we've gotten too far off, I guess we could throw you in on this one, Gaz. The vlog fails. I don't know if you saw that portion of the hangout so far, but if you have a vlog fail, if you do something absolutely excellent and find out there's no footage, you didn't record, or there's no sound or whatever, what do you do? Do you record it again, or do you just let it go?
I actually did that quite a couple of months ago. I said I've just got a GoPro backpack now, but before that I tried the audio lead adapter thing, and with the GoPro for the first time, I thought it worked. Then went out and did about 3 or 4 vlogs, and none of the audio worked. It was just wind noise from the GoPro mic.
Yeah,
and,
you bought the cheap mic and the cheap mic adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. There's a little thing. Yeah, EM187 has a video where you can insert a little transistor or something. You have to like pop it and solder it, and then it actually shuts off the audio on the external mic. But a lot of those Chinese companies are just throwing on the right end and putting like the two ends together and not really doing it right, and that's why it doesn't shut it off.
Got that now, so I'm not bothered.
I went the same route because I broke a few of the adapters. So I was just tired of it, and I was like, well, if they keep breaking, I'm gonna be buying twice as much for this in the backpack by the time I'm done.
Yeah, I mean it's not exactly waterproof either, is it? So especially in the UK, we need our stuff to be waterproof. So I've got the waterproof case with mine with the backpack. So I've always got that option. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people are using the microphone adapter, drilling holes in the side of their case. So it's just I don't really fancy trying that.
So which GoPro are you using?
The 3 Black Edition.
All right. Yeah, when I got the GoPro, I figured, go big or go home, so I got the 4 Black. And I gotta say, I love the video, and the audio is good. The biggest problem I have is battery life.
Yeah.
Definitely. So it comes down to these two. There we go.
I've got the same too.
I'm actually going to, I think, put the drift back on my helmet and mount the GoPro, my handlebars facing in. Eventually, I've got to find the right mounts and all that jazz.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yep. What's up?
You can get the front mount helmet mount with the J clip, and you can put it on your windscreen.
Huh. That's an interesting thought. The only thing I worry about there is, even though it's small, I like to see everything on the road, which is why I typically don't ride bikes with full fairings in the front. Like I like to see my front wheel hit the road and everything beyond that, so that little thing may just get right in my view and make me feel like I'm missing a pothole or something, or potentially hit a pothole or something.
Or you could put it on your front fender.
That's an interesting thought too.
I don't know. Just grab a mount, and you've got the GoPro app, right?
So,
I'm sorry, the
GoPro app?
My neighbors just showed up blasting rap music. Yeah, if you've got the GoPro app, you can actually view what you're looking at. So just get a mount. Don't take the 3M cover off of it, and just like set it places and see what works for you.
That or get a suction cup mount.
Hmm.
That way you don't have to actually put a mount on anything.
They make me nervous. The suction cup mounts. I've had so many suction cups that didn't work that the thought of having.
There's a tiny little tether 3M piece that you get.
Well, the GoPro's got a money back on their suction cup.
Okay, but do they give you your money back on the suction cup and the camera you just lost?
No, I don't think
so.
I use the roll bar mounts, that go around the forks, and I can put them on the crash bungs and things like that.
Yeah.
I've got a big crash, well, I had big crash bungs on the front wheel, going through the axle. I used to put it on there. That used to be quite good, but it's slowed down, so it's a bit weird. But you can't really see a lot, but it's good scenery of the road and all that.
Right. Now, another thing I was thinking.
At least they're secure. So.
Yeah, another thing I was thinking of is if I don't put it on the handlebars, maybe sticking it on the crash bars somewhere, and get from there.
You could always get the RAM mount attachments.
All right.
they make anywhere like you can attach a RAM mount on your bike.
Yeah.
You could get the RAM mount tripod piece instead of like the cell phone holder,
Okay.
and then you can just screw on the tripod GoPro mount,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
and then you have a flexible arm for your GoPro, and you can change it wherever you need. There's so many options. There's zip ties.
And duct tape. Woo!
Duct tape fixes everything.
Like literally, if you don't want to stretch the chrome or anything, I would take a piece of cloth and wrap it around. Take a GoPro mount without the sticky on the back, and just zip tie one of those to your handlebars. That's what I did before I got the handlebar mount. I'll send you a picture. It was actually pretty like convenient.
All right, cool.
Like it was get a rig.
Yeah.
That's my life,
Hey, as long as it works, shit.
right?
All right, and of course in the Q&A, we got Defovra coming in with that Q&A though.
Send him an invite.
You got
It's a program.
Do they do a really big suction, mate? I can stick on my missus's ass when she's sitting on the bike. You've got to be about that fucking big. About that size.
I don't think they make one that big.
Oh. Well, they might have made one for my missus's ass about that big, I reckon.
It would probably like just cover up the like nice little like
One cheek.
hole.
Like one cheek.
No, just enough to cover up the donut hole.
Oh, right, the donut. Okay, mate.
Oh wow. Yeah. So
We are staying true to our name today.
you can always stick it on the end of an anal hook or something. Not that I know what that is.
An anal hook.
I think you say that and you're lying to us. Well, I've actually got a suction cup, so I'm gonna go grab it real fast.
All right.
There is another option.
I don't actually think my missus would enjoy me using a fucking fish hook on her ass. I don't think that would fucking work that much. I've tried other things, but I don't think I'd try that.
Well,
That'd be a fucking great shark hook, I reckon.
Or an anchor.
Yeah, an anchor. Yeah, a boat anchor would probably do it. Yeah.
There you go.
a butt anchor.
The butt plug.
Oh! I walked into the wrong conversation. Holy crap.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'll go back right. Let me have a look at that.
Joe's got.
Big enough for the donut.
That's all right. Yeah. Do you have to put that inside or outside?
It depends on where you want to film.
All right.
Oh, wait, I gotta get to this. Okay, so the Defovra comes in with, I like the RAM mount GoPro setup, and Sergeant Markins responds with, I'm sure you like being RAM mounted, Defovra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna bring out all my goodies that I got. Now I get to look like a nerd.
He looked like a bloody miner there, doesn't he? He's going down the pit.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna go do something stupid.
Who is it? What's this? Oh, okay. Adjust thank you now.
And then I got the over the holder boulder
Just
holder.
put something in the chat.
Let me see. I'm actually going to put this up because that's pretty cool, but I'm wondering if it'll work for me. So, for those who have no clue what I'm talking about, which is just about everybody, Gazatron just put up a link for a mount, and I'm actually going to see if,
They are quite
it'll work.
specific generally, but
Okay.
Is it just specific for that bike, Gaz?
I've got one for mine, but it's not adjustable like the one that's on there. It's more fixed, but it cuts out all the vibrations. I don't know if you've seen any of my sort of touring videos where I'm going around sort of Wales and things, and I have the camera
I've
mounted on
seen-
the tank. That's the sort of footage you get.
I've seen those before, and I haven't really liked the footage I've seen come from them.
So,
Huh.
let-
But you still have a cell phone on one like that. Actually, Alan's the guy that I'm talking about, the kid who was just here.
Oh,
Cowabunga.
yeah, see it now.
His first few videos were on a phone mount like that. And I just didn't look over them.
all right, so here's the mount that Gap put up.
So what you do, you get an adapter, like a three-way adapter, so you can point the camera any sort of direction and lock it and raise it up a bit.
Beast Rider,
and things.
is your hole in your triple, like the bolt in your triple tree, is that hollow, or is there a cap on it?
Well, for me,
Yeah,
yeah, mine's capped.
it's capped.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, this one, it at least looks secure, but then this is what my tank looks like. You know, I mean, this isn't my bike. I just pulled up a picture, but you know.
Can you pull up a picture of your bike?
So I don't.
Do you have a handlebar view picture of your bike?
Of
Like
my
you're a
bike.
vlogger, like you should.
Yeah.
Like, just pull up a vlog so I can see your handlebar setup.
I find using the drift suction mount, it just causes too much vibration. You know, no matter where I put it on the bike, you get just a lot of vibration from it. So that looks like a good solution to that.
It is a good mount. It is, you know, solid. It's metal.
Solid, yeah,
If
solid.
if you get a metal like camera mount type thing, I wish I had one to show you, but it doesn't even move. It's, you know, and as well, it's good for putting your helmet on your tank when you stop. It doesn't won't fall off. two purposes there. Two purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Only reason I've taken mine off is for my GB tank bag, quick release.
Yeah. Are those bolts universal?
They are sort of bikes. It's like different versions where they fit Triumph and say like KTM. I think have the same tank thing, but then they do different holes for different bikes.
Yeah.
So you'd have to look at. They do one for the SV. It just fits around. If you've got Allen key fits through the through, you know, around your fuel filler cap.
Yeah.
That's where they go, obviously. But
yes, so they're.
I had to sort of go out and buy some new bolts because the ones they provided weren't quite long enough. But got there in the end. It's not too difficult.
I think if I put one of them on my Harley, that'd be like having a fucking earthquake. Because then it's the fucking most uncomfortable fucking ugly ride you're ever going to have. So that'd be like that all the time, you know? Like you're in a bloody earthquake, right?
Ram mount makes a 1-inch ball or the GoPro, so you don't even have to put in the tripod mount.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, I just threw a link up in the thing. I'm on Amazon right now.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look at that right now.
You should probably go to Revzilla.
Oh, yeah, that makes the most sense.
Right. They got ram mount stuff.
I know, but Revzilla, I like looking on Amazon, and then I'll go to Revzilla after I know what I want.
Yeah. So if you like big balls,
Whoa!
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 1-inch balls. There they are.
Oh man, that's yeah.
You have 1-inch handlebars, right? Like a Harley?
Yeah. You imagine nose clanking around in your shorts.
I said 1-inch bars, not balls.
Yes.
You get a lot of vibration.
And the only reason why Harleys have 1-inch balls are because they vibrate and then they have ball cancer and they just swell up.
Wow, dude.
But,
but you got there first, damn it. Yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm the master of that joke.
Oh, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like sticking a steering wheel in your shorts, man. It's driving you nuts. All right, so we've got DeFobra in the house tonight, dude.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So,
How you doing?
All right, man.
All right, am I coming in clear or not?
Oh, hell
Yeah, loud and clear.
Cool, man, cool.
Now I feel honored.
I feel like I should throw on my New York accent now that I'm talking with like 2 of my other homies.
I don't feel I'm worthy.
Oh, stop! I'm a big Beast Rider fan, you know. He knows that.
Dude, I missed Sunday, bro. You should have come out.
Dude, I told Mark the last place I wanted to be was on a motorcycle that day. I was so tired.
Oh, man.
You know, I mean, I haven't. The last time I had a ride that was more than 30 minutes was June 22nd. You know, the day before the accident.
Yeah,
and then we took that. He told you about that ride, man. That was horrific.
Yep. Yeah, you want to tell everybody else? Because I am touched on it.
We rode down to Philly from Long Island, and they were like 30 to 40 mile an hour gust winds. It was crazy.
Wow.
So we made it though.
Did you do that on the Diablo?
No, I have a CBR 600RR. But it was, dude, the Verrazano was nasty. I thought I was gonna get blown off the bridge.
Oh. You were telling me about that.
But you know what? The worst thing, there was no relaxation time. It was the whole time. It was bad. The whole entire ride. It was just nothing but wind. But it was still awesome. It was an awesome ride anyway. But it was no time to relax.
That's like a 2-hour ride, right?
Yeah, it was 3 hours. We left at 9:15 and we got there like 12:30.
Oh.
But we stopped. We stopped in Jersey. We stopped twice in Jersey actually. It was cool, you know. It was.
Stop in Jersey.
It was like one of those things you say, I survived, I guess.
Get the T-shirt.
I know, man. I was worried about my arm too. I was like, I haven't ridden like that, you know, sustained time at all. The longest I've been out, like 30 minutes. So I was like, we were laughing about it. I was like, it's like you haven't been to the gym in 8 months, and then somebody says, hey, let's do a full workout. The next day, I wasn't in pain on Sunday, but I just didn't want to go near the bike. I was like, I just need a break from it.
All right.
It was like that a couple of weeks ago over in the UK, and I had a transit van at the time, and there was I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been an R6 or something. I can't remember, but he was in a proper lean, going in a straight line, and he was slowing down, so I went alongside him, and I just put my thumb up to him, and he was like, "Cheers, thanks." You could just see he was struggling. Like, I just used my van as a wind block for him. He was, because we were going over some bridges as well, and you could feel the van as well. He was just blowing all over the place, but kept my distance from him, and he was. I think he appreciated it.
Yeah. I know. I've been in some pretty hefty winds, and of course, you know, like with me on the Indian, everybody's like, "Oh, it's such a big, heavy bike," and I'm like, "No, it doesn't matter. That wind will knock you over."
I know, it's a big, heavy bike. That wind will push that big, heavy bike.
Yeah. Yes. I was in Wichita Falls, Texas, on my GS 500, and I took a trip up to Wichita, Kansas, and it was my first long trip ever on a motorcycle. And I got on I-35 in Oklahoma, which is nothing but fucking flat, and probably a 45, 50 mile an hour horizontal was hitting us the whole time. I was doing 80 miles an hour. Semi-trucks were passing me. About an hour into it, I saw a Hayabusa wreck and get airlifted. So, like, the whole trip, I'm just, like, freaking out the whole time. It was terrible.
Yeah.
My ZZR can be like that when that's really, really windy, because they got the old fairings. Man, you can get blown all over the place. But what I do, if that's really, really windy, I make sure my missus is on the back, and then hurricane won't fucking hurt us, mate. We're fucking fine. Yeah, 22 and a half stone, we're fine. Oh, that's only the missus, that ain't me.
That's Beast Rider, that's.
Yeah.
There were 2 places that was really bad. Beast Rider, we took the lower level out of Verrazano.
Yeah.
The upper level was bad. That lower level, from what time we got off to the time we got on to the time we got off, that was about 2 minutes. It was just hitting us constant from where, I guess, from the right. That would be the west. Yeah, it was just hitting us wham, just one, wham, wham, wham. It was just nonstop. And I go to all these idiots on the scenes. Mark's laughing his ass off. Johnny's screaming, whoa, whoa, whoa. It was crazy. That was the longest fan I've ever been on.
It'd be like a wind tunnel, that.
It was
I was
crazy.
about to say, wouldn't it be worse on the second or on the bottom level?
I don't know. I just followed them. That was kind of stupid, I guess. Going
Why
into
wouldn't you
Philly,
take the tunnel?
we went over the Walt Whitman Bridge, and the Walt Whitman Bridge, it's really a big span, and it was coming from the right, then the left, then the right, then it was just knocking us side by side. It was crazy. That was I don't know. The way home, it was fine. We didn't hit any wind on the bridges. Just the Jersey Turnpike was bad the whole way back, but whatever. It was still an awesome ride. We still had a lot of fun.
All right, cool.
And I heard you guys had a great run on Sunday, Beast. I wish I was there.
It was so much fun. So much fun. Like I'm still just like laughing about one of the roads we were on, Skunk's Misery Road. And that's not even a joke. That is true. There's a road out in Long Island called Skunk's Misery. Seriously? I don't know what the hell they were smoking when they were naming this road, but
Maybe they kept hitting skunks on that road.
like, if it'll get you to name a road like that, I might take a chance. I might try it because that's some sick shit. But yeah, I'm actually I was saying before,
I'll let you know how it is.
yeah, I've got footage. So before we went live, I was saying that I'm going to put up 2 videos from that ride. I'm going to put one up on Thursday and then one up on Sunday. And yeah, you get to see how much fun we had. We didn't plan anything or as far as like topics and stuff. So we got some really great conversations.
I like randomness when I'm riding with friends. Like I don't like being like having something to talk about, unless it's something important.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on who you're riding with too. Because I know I'm around people that I've known for a long time, I get insanely random and topics just fly off out of nowhere. But then if I'm someone I haven't been riding with for a while, I don't know why. I used to be a very, very shy kid, and I still get shy a lot. So I tend to get a little bit quieter, and I'm thinking all these things that I want to say, and then somebody else blurts it out, and I'm like, yep, that was. Yeah, it always depends on who you're riding with. But if you guys ever get a chance to get out to New York, annoy the hell out of Mark and DeFocus so that you can take a ride with them because they're fucking awesome.
I'm going to. I just need to get on my ass.
Well, it's funny when how motovloggers meet. I actually met DeFober. I don't even think he realizes this. He bitched me out in a comment, and I don't remember whose video it was, but he bitched me out in a comment, and I was like, whoa, shit, you're right, my bad. And since then, I've been watching his fucking videos.
What'd you do?
I don't even remember what it was, but I just remember that. You had said something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I fucking watched your videos after that.
I apologize if I'm offensive.
Looking for ammunition.
I'm only offensive because my friends are. Not my fault.
Hey, it's all good.
I think it's the nature of the tri-state.
Yeah, all right. Oh man, anybody in the tri-state area has a little bit of that offensive nature in them.
Yep.
Yeah, Beast Rider fit right in. 3 minutes into the ride, he was one of us. It was all good.
Now, you guys make it easy though. You guys make it easy because you have that natural flow, and it's easy to get pulled right into that. So I think that was probably my favorite part of it, next to the fact that since I've been riding with you, my bike has 0 chicken strips on the tires. No, seriously. Before I took that first ride with these guys, like I was always, nervous getting on the road, worrying about, what's going to happen, because I had been on the bike for so long after, my accident years ago. And I took that ride with them, and I'm leaning into shit like you wouldn't believe, and I'm taking corners with super confidence, and it just felt great. Great.
Sometimes
Right
you
on.
need a buddy to push you just that little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned in a video one time, actually, my buddy went from a 1300 Yamaha Cruiser to a ZX-10R, and we ended up doing this loop in Orlando where you can go on and off the exit ramps, and it's just nothing but circles. And so we did that for like 6 hours, and he finally got used to riding the motorcycle, but he was following me on my SV650, and in an SV650 you can throw that thing down like nothing. So it worked out for him too. He learned how to get used to it.
Yeah, I'm just
You
hoping.
gotta show me
My
the
one's like that. He chucks it down.
Yeah, but that's when I'm stationary though, Gaz.
I'm going to find out anyway, Gaz, because it's coming down to Suffolk anyway. So I'm going to go for we're going to do a little tour of Suffolk. So
We are, yeah.
I'll find out what the boys like. I've already given him a big bear hug when I met him at the Ace, but and broke all his ribs.
I'm
But
still suffering there,
I
yeah.
haven't ridden with the boy yet, so I'll see if he's all right. I'll make sure he's
Yeah.
fine. When you get round these little tiny twisty roads round here, he'll be fine.
I'll tell you what, you guys across the pond need to come over here and tame the dragon.
I want to do the Mulholland Highway. That looks class.
That's what I want to do
Yeah.
too.
I'd love to ride a bike in the States. I mean, I've been to the States before, but I've only never ridden a motorbike in the States. But I'd love to go over there and just ride a bike on some of those roads that you guys go on. Just amazing.
Yeah, there's a spot, I don't know if you're familiar with the Tail of the Dragon, but it's out in North Carolina and Tennessee. And
Yeah.
it's 318 curves and 11 miles.
Did where is it?
It's where Chase on rides all the time.
What is it? Is
Is that where Snowcat went? One of his.
Actually, Treniff, if you ever watched him, he was one of the first motovloggers too. He actually lives out there now, and he rides. His motovlogs are on the Dragon all the time.
Yeah. What's that other one? Is it Blood Mountain? Is that another one?
No, well, yeah, Blood Mountain's in Georgia.
Right.
Well, the mountain's the end of that. Like, they're all kind of the same mountain, but
Yeah.
they're called different things at different parts.
I think one of my favourite places I went to when I went to the States was Utah, and I thought when I went to Utah, I thought, my God, I wish I had a bike riding some of those roads going through that Zion National Park. It just was amazing, you know.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where Double T90T moved out to for
Yeah.
before he got broke up with his girl and he's got his Z taken away from him.
Well,
Yeah.
the Florida Outdoor Adventure just did. He did a bunch of motovlogs out there, and he brought his Jeep.
Wow.
I know that asshole is eating White Castle.
Yeah, you gotta check out. I don't know. I've mentioned it in an earlier hangout we did. Triple X Deadhead did a whole series over there in Utah, and a good chunk of it was in Zion National Park. And if I wasn't so stuck in a New York frame of mind, I would just pick up and just go, just so I can ride that part.
Yeah.
Vacation it up there. Take the kids and the wife. And,
Yeah, and the bike.
yeah.
My wife would throw her shit.
Didn't the lady vlogger, is it Wheels Not Heels or something? She done the national parks as well, didn't she?
Yeah, she went.
While ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went through Monument Valley and all that sort of stuff. They went through all that. Like, that looked absolutely bloody amazing to me. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
What was that?
It was DeForber Jr. He's got to be quiet.
Man, I want to do the Dragon on the Indian, but I tell you one thing, and I'll take the camera, but I doubt you'll get a word out of me. I don't know how anybody can vlog on that. I would just be holding on for dear life, going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Let me tell you something about the Dragon. You're looking at 15-mile-an-hour curves, and you're dragging knees. It's insane, and I don't want to get into it, but I've actually lost 2 friends on the Dragon, and I had one that almost fell off a cliff. It is no joke. It is a serious, serious ride. But let me tell you something cool about it. Is there's a guy with a gold wing out there. You pay him $100, and he will follow you and videotape the whole thing. And you cannot lose this guy on a freaking gold wing. It's insane.
Yeah.
Well, when you know your roads, you know your roads.
Yeah, I mean, the guy lives out there. So, I mean, he's probably been riding it for 20 years.
Trouble is over here, when we get sort of famous roads over here, I don't know, the Cat and Fiddle and stuff like that, the authorities just stamp down on it now so much. There's just bloody speed cameras and coppers every bloody where. You can't actually do the road at any decent speed because they're watching you all the time. And we've got several roads like that, haven't we, Keith?
Yeah, we have. It just spoils it.
Yeah, they just close them down, as easy as that.
Yeah.
You just eat it and take the ticket.
No, really you don't, because you don't ride for a very long while, I tell you. Fucking bastards.
Wait, no, actually, today on my motovlog, and wait till you see this motovlog, I got into it with a cager about lane filtering, and but anyways, I lane filtered past a cop, and I was like, you know what, I don't care, it doesn't matter, I'll take the fucking ticket because it's safer for me to do a lane filter than it is otherwise. So anyways, so yeah, wait till you see this video. It is so, this guy was such a fucking dick. Oh my god.
The cop or?
No, the cop didn't care. He didn't give a shit. It was the guy that I cut in front of at the front of the line that honked his horn, and I tried to get his attention, finally got him towards a red light and started talking to him about how it's safer to lane filter for a motorcycle. He didn't give a shit. His wife was throwing up her hands. He was giving me the middle finger. Like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, it's not about safety. It's about they think that we're cheating. I mean, we did it. We came back from Philly, and the Staten Island Expressway was nothing but potholes. As soon as we hit the Staten Island Expressway, I think there were 9 of us, and everybody just split down the Staten Island Expressway. After about 5 minutes, I stopped because I was going between the lanes, and there's nothing but potholes. But people pull in on you because they think that you're cheating them, and
Right.
It's front filtering in Europe is not a problem. People are stupid.
Yeah.
We don't have that problem over here. The majority of people will actually pull aside for you and let you through. But you do get 1 or 2 knobs who will pull over on you. Just 1 or 2, but they all know we do it over here, and they all know it's not that we're trying to get to the front of the queue or anything. It's just that, they're in a car, they're stuck, and we're not. We're in the open, and we just get to the front. And you do still get 1 or 2 who will pull over. You can see them. They look in their mirror and they see you coming through the middle, and they pull the car over or the van over. So what you do as you go past is you put your fist up, take your wing mirror off, and just carry on down the line. And then they're really fucked off. Really fucked off. We've got a bit of road here called the Dartford Tunnel, and it's notorious for hold-ups. And I mean 4 or 5 miles at a time just to go through this tunnel. And I was bringing this Harley back from Kent, and I had to go through this, and I was being filtered for about a couple of miles, and I see this white van in front of me, and I see him look in his mirror, and he pulled it across. So as I actually went past, I put my hand up like that and hit his mirror, which disintegrated, and just carried on down the line. There's no way he's going to catch you. He was fucked off, I tell you. I was happy.
I did that one time. A lady cut me off and ran me off the road. She gave me the finger, and I lost it. And I took out her mirror right as the light in front of us turned red.
Yeah, it's the way to do it. I ain't going to catch you
an awkward conversation to have at a red light.
But most people over here are pretty good. They really are good.
But seriously, there's 2 main reasons why it's safe. It's because, number 1, you don't get rear-ended. And number 2, you get in front of the traffic so that you're not surrounded by cars. And people don't seem to realize the reason why we ride so aggressive sometimes is to just get the fuck away from everyone.
And they've got to realise as well, once you're out of that traffic, you're not causing traffic because you've gone. You're not going to be stuck in all that traffic with them. Once them lights change or you're through that queue, you're gone. And you're not going to hold them up like other cars are going to hold them up. So over here, I think they realise that, Yeah.
It's nice to have the choice, isn't it, Andy? I mean, we have the choice whether
we have the choice.
whether we filter or not. Some of you guys, you've got no choice. I
When I
feel for you, I really
pull to
do.
the front, I just stay on the white line once I get, like, I stay on the center line in between the two lanes. And people tend not to give me any shit about it because it's not like I'm cutting them off.
What makes me laugh is sometimes you pull. Yeah. What makes me laugh, sometimes you pull up and you're at the lights and you pull up between two cars and you look to your right or to your left and you can see this person thinks, I'm going to burn that bike off, they're not going to get in front of me. And you look at them and you think, what the fuck's the matter with you? I'm on a fucking ZZR here, you know, fucking nearly 200 horsepower and you've got a Ford fucking Fiesta, you know. Go for it. Fucking burn them. And you think,
I'm like, yo, you want to race, bro?
Yeah,
I got that one on film too. I got that on film today too. Another person tried to get in front of me.
Oh.
So I crouched down and I was like, hey, let's race, let's do it, let's go, come on. I was crouched down, I was like, all right, and she wouldn't even look at me.
The other week I was coming down this fucking dual carriageway and these two fucking Gary boys were having a little race with their little fucking souped up shit cars and I came up behind them and we were doing about 80 mile an hour and I came up behind them and they was racing like fuck and I just give them a beat, nothing. So I just undercut the pair of them and went off and I thought, you know, you think you're so fucking powerful in your little shitty car and I can just dump you just like that, you know, and I just proved that they must have been the sick parrots, you know, in their little cars. They're just done. Toast.
No, I did it. What?
I don't know.
Toast.
My, which bike was it? The SV1000S. And I had a Lancer Evo try and race me, and I kind of laughed at him at the meet. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Well, turns out he's actually got the fastest Lancer in Florida. He's got 1,200 horsepower, and he fucking annihilated me.
Made your dick tiny, didn't he?
So while we've got a second here, I think we're going to take a moment to say hello to Mr. B, who has joined us.
Yes.
Hey guys.
What's up?
How you doing?
Hello, Mr. B.
Hello.
Mr. B.
Yes. Hey, you know you're talking about ripping off cars and stuff. I can't tell you how fast I was going, but it's bloody fast. But some guy in a souped-up Impreza was giving me hassle, and I had this is a while back now on my stealth Hayabusa with a different girlfriend on the back. She had a rucksack on and everything, right? We were fully loaded, and he was driving like a complete arse. Well, let's just say he was on the rev limiter going as fast as he could, and I came past him like a rocket. Fully loaded bus, and he must have thought, I must look like the biggest dick right now. You know, he couldn't go any faster, and I just blew past him like he was sat still.
What makes me laugh? What makes me laugh? You pull up at the traffic lights and somebody comes up. You're on a ZZR or something like that, and then somebody turns up on a bloody 50 scooter, and they're revving the fuck out of it. And you look at them, and they go, and they look at you, and it's like they're going to rip you off the line. And you're like, what the fuck's the matter with you? Are you having a fucking daydream or something, or a wet dream? You know, you fell out of bed and hit your fucking head. You know, they try and burn you off at the lights. It's so funny. That's crazy. But they do. That's usually the youngsters, actually. But so funny.
This is funny. I was test riding the MT-09. I got it on camera, and I need to publish the video at some point. But get this. So I filtered up to the front of the lights, and next to me on the left was a Fiat Panda with this old guy in it. And you looked across him, and I was the MT-09. The MT-09s do shift. It's hard to keep the front wheel down when you go for it, but they do shift. And he was revving his car, and I looked across, and he goes, "Go on then, come on then," and he's going round and round, and he bollocks off with his Fiat Panda. I was like, "Are you serious?" Anyway, I managed to lean forward enough to get some traction. I got a bit of wheel spin, but I just left him. I had some wheel spinning going on behind me. I was like, "You serious?" That's crazy.
There's some crazy folk out there, I'll tell you. They really is. They don't realise what bikes can do. Some of them, I'm sure they don't. You know, they don't know that they're going to get their asses burned anyway.
And for the sake of the fact that we are live, for you folks watching, this is all being done where there's no other traffic.
Track days, mate. Track days.
Yeah.
All track days.
Full force professional.
Yeah, we pull up to the light on track day. We're landing on track day.
You're taking the wrong turn. Sat nav in
Is this whole thing called Motovloggers Behaving Badly? Just say it.
That must have been me having a bloody dream instead of them, I reckon.
Just get up to this limit really fast.
Handle on the track at the same
They're
time
all-
as
We're all big
Sunday.
stories.
I gotta say, on Sunday when I was riding with Mark and this other guy that just joined, Peter, who was also seriously cool dude. My GoPro, my battery, the first battery I had, because I always carry two with me, my first battery died, and I told Mark over the Cena, yeah, my battery just died, and he goes, oh, okay, and we're on this stretch of road where there's like not even anybody there. He goes, oh, I see. Boom, he's gone. Pete passes by me. Boom, he's gone, and I'm like, oh wait, no. You guys are on sport bikes, and you think that I'm on the Indy, and I'm not gonna be able to catch up. Hit that throttle, dude. Burned it. Caught up with him, and just stayed with him the whole time. Felt so good.
Yeah, Mark's bike is fast.
You unleashed the beast.
Oh, dude. I was rocking it, man. I was rocking it. I got to the light where they finally got caught, and I'm just sitting there going, "Yeah, you didn't think I could catch up with you?" Meanwhile, in my head, I was going, "Shit." Yeah. Oh, I got home. That's the first thing I told my wife when I walked in the door, and she's looking at me like, "What? What? Are you okay?" I'm like,
Hey, did you happen to look down at the speedo? And if you did, throw that number out over in the side chat. I'm sure you don't want to air it live.
I'm totally gonna throw that the number I hit.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad, but I had to do that so that I could get back up to where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten my bike up to 10 less than that.
Oh yeah.
We don't do nothing like that over here. We're
We're
sensible guys.
We're very conservative in the UK, aren't we, Andy?
Yes, we are. Yes, yes, we are, sir.
I think the term is proper.
Proper. We're proper. We're very proper over here.
Hey, proper.
Yes.
We don't break the law, you do.
When in doubt, pinky out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What get me with a lot of these car people, they go out and they spend thousands upon thousands on a really revved up car, and they might spend, I don't know, a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something like that. They cost fucking loads, shitfuls, and you go out and you buy yourself a second-hand Fireblade and wipe their fucking asses with it. You spend about £1,500 on an old second-hand Fireblade and you fucking wipe their asses with it, and they've spent 100,000 on a fucking red box, That's crazy. They don't get it. They don't get it.
Yep.
I know. You just can't beat the acceleration on the big bikes.
No.
You see it a lot of times. I don't know. They say, Ducati 999 versus a Bugatti Veyron, and you think, well, instead of buying that really expensive Ducati, why don't you go and get a second-hand Hayabusa for about $2,000 and rip the fucking Veyron to pieces in the first quarter of a mile?
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the Veyron, just saying.
The what?
The Veyron, I'm a huge fan of it. It's like my dream car.
Yeah, I know. It weighs about 3
It
tons.
would be.
Huh?
It would
It weighs
be.
about 3 tons.
3 tons? Seriously?
Yeah, it's got 2 engines in it.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Nah, see, my dream car, 69 Goat, man. I love that 69 GTO.
What'd you say?
69 Goat?
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. Yeah. Just
Judge Carousel Red Ram F4, baby. That's how you do it.
Oh hell yeah.
Mine's a 73 Stingray all day.
I didn't know you were a big Goat fan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love.
Oh, you see the mustache?
Wait, what's up?
My mates are doing up 3 73 Mustang Stingrays at the moment.
Oh god.
Yeah, I want the 73 Stingray.
Those are beautiful cars. Those are seriously beautiful cars.
I
But
love my cars with curves. I really like the new Stingray. I've seen a few of them in person, and every time I've seen them, I've seen them in my pants.
The new series don't have the curves though, dude. They really don't
I
have.
don't know. Man, a 34 Buick chop top.
All right, that's a racing car. That's not a racing car. That's a slow down and look at me car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, not every car has to be a race car.
Yeah. See, for me though, with the 69 Goat, I'm taking everything stock out of it. I'm putting in a 572 in the front because you don't even have to chop back the firewall to fit it in, and turbo 400 Sportmatic transmission just for having it either way, which means I'll have to throw in a 12-volt differential in the back. But then you put in a 12-inch lift kit and just rock that sucker down the road, man. It'll be it'll be the look at me car, but then it's the ultimate fucking sleeper. It is a sleeper. You hit that gas and you're gone. Gone. Gone.
I would love to use the body of the 73 and modernize everything on the inside of it. That would be sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love old style cars that have new everything.
Yeah. My wife, though, she loves the 69, the Corvettes.
I bet she does.
Yeah, she likes 69.
I bet she does, Bobby. You won't go into that one, mate.
You can't say your wife likes the 69.
They just told the whole world.
You're gonna have to show her that clip.
Don't worry, Bobby. Don't worry, Bobby. That's our little secret. We'll keep it to ourselves, mate.
She watches all.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube with 300 million people.
Hey Chase, you're in Florida, I guess you said, right?
In Florida.
Yep, Florida a lot.
Who's in Florida? Chase Jasper Down's in Florida, right?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in Vero Beach.
Is that south of Orlando?
So it is on the east coast, south of Melbourne, and north of Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, all right. Yeah, my dad's in Melbourne.
Okay, yeah. I'm like 30 minutes from Melbourne, south.
Yeah, what's that beach? Well, yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking about the beach that we went to. That was the Air Force Base.
Patrick.
Yeah, we went right over there. That's beautiful. Cocoa Beach, we went out there too. I love it over there. I would move there in a heartbeat, dude. Heartbeat.
Dude, totally, man. Get out of here.
Freaking love it.
I'm back here if
I thought I was subscribed to you a long time ago, and I just realized I only subscribed to you about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought,
have the old
because I've been watching your stuff through like Facebook and stuff, I just never realized I wasn't subbed to you. I just checked out a lot of your stuff through whatever you used to share on Facebook or whatever else. So sorry about that.
Hey, no, man. I appreciate the support.
I gotta find you on Facebook too, because for some reason I couldn't find you on Facebook when I was.
Okay, so here's what happened with my Facebook. And I may have said this I think last week, but they somehow it got turned into a business page, and so I had to delete it. And it took 14 days for it to actually go through the deletion process, and then I had to restart the whole process over.
Right.
Oh damn. That sucks ass.
Well, that's why I'm Dan Frobruski. I think it's I was Duffo Brusky, and they say, well, that's not a good name, Duh. I'm like, how about Dan? They're like, okay. So I'm Dan Frobruski.
I'm Jasper Chase on there, so it's a real name.
Yeah, so you could, my name isn't even Dan, so it doesn't matter. It's even funny when people call me Dan. I'm like, that's not my name, dude.
Oh,
Joe, I've just put a link there.
3 times.
There you go. I just found it. Sweet. Now I'm gonna bug you. I tend not to bug anybody really, because.
All right, Chase. I'm sending you a friend request, and we're not friends.
Is it gonna be official?
I just sent it.
Right on.
I want to be acknowledged. I want to be validated. I want to love myself again. By the way, this is pretty much what the Cena conversation is like, and Beast Rider will tell you this. It's a lot of that kind of stupid humor that really shouldn't be said on a Cena. I don't even record half the stuff that we talk about. Better off. I didn't even turn on my GoPro at all the whole ride up and down to Revzilla. Didn't even turn it on. I left it off the whole time.
Oh man.
I just didn't feel like it. You know, it was like, first of all, it was windy as shit, but I was like, you know what? It's just too stupid. And I made that other video. That video that was Mark and I riding around. That was, I don't even know. That was like Wednesday? No, last Thursday that was.
All right.
And that was just an hour and a half of stupid conversation. I had like 4 gigs of dumb toilet humor, and I was like, all right, I'll put it together. I'll see if people want to watch this crap. And it just made me laugh when I watched it.
Dude,
I figured that was enough toilet humor.
Sorry.
That was a funny video.
It's ridiculous.
Is there ever enough toilet humor?
Oh. What did you send? That one time you texted that picture. It was completely inappropriate.
Man, that Corvette is sick.
Comes out of left field with some inappropriate stuff. Yeah, I've been accepted.
Yeah. So it's official. DeFober and I are friends.
We are friends.
You know what?
You have me as your friend, right?
Huh?
We're friends, right? On Facebook? I believe so.
No, you can't be his friend. I'm his friend.
What? Light it up?
Yeah.
I think so. Light it up 550. No, Light it up 550 is.
I don't have. It's.
You have an entertainer page.
Yeah, I have a fan page, but no, we're friends.
Yeah. I just liked your entertainer page.
So cool.
You know what? I get friend requests from people, and I don't even know the way Facebook is. I don't know who they are. I wish somebody would say, "Hey, I'm this so and so," or something like that. And oh yeah, I see you. And or just say, "This is who I am." Or sometimes like me, if I put in Dan Forbrusky, you wouldn't know who the hell I am.
Yeah, I just use my real Facebook because I really don't care.
Yeah, we're friends. Oh yeah, I was looking at your picture you put up this morning. This is not the face you have when taken in the car. I was gonna send that to a friend of mine.
Ooh, I should. Yeah. Aha.
Palatka, Florida.
Sergeant Markins here says, I found out my GTR 1400 will do the speed limit.
Why isn't Sergeant Markins in here? That guy's
I know, he should be in here.
He's a punk.
Is that cool?
Yeah, no, the Sergeant's hilarious.
You know what? He's really a good guy. I kid around, but he's such a nice guy, and he's been around since the beginning.
Yep.
And he just got his Connie back, so he must be all, he must be fapping all over the place.
Yeah. Wait, why are these handlebars sticky? Oh.
Ew.
On the throttle.
That's just not nice.
That's just wrong on every level.
Oh.
Yep, that's me.
Have you guys ever seen a rider try to masturbate? He goes like this.
Oh. Wait, that's probably. That's awful. Oh.
Do you want him in here? Do you want the sergeant here?
Yeah.
Lunch.
Get him in here.
Let's see. How do you do this?
Absolutely.
See if that works.
Let's see if you can. See if you actually get in here. I mean, we've only.
I'm gonna get cancer for a moment. I'll be back.
We've only got a few minutes left because I have to go on time.
Yeah, I got a bounce too, but believe me, 2 minutes with the Sarge is worth it. It's insane.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, Beast, are you riding this weekend? It's supposed to be beautiful on Sunday, and I know that a lot of the guys want to ride.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to get out there this weekend. But I was actually going to ask because I know that Mark was saying that you were off this week. I was thinking about going over to Minneola to check out the Dark Horse in person, and I wanted to see if you wanted to take the ride over there.
You gonna take your bike?
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain every day this week.
Seriously?
Yeah. I feel like I'm the only one who looks at Weather Channel. Everybody's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, it's raining. It's supposed to rain until Saturday.
Dude, my TV's on like an hour a day so the kid can watch cartoons. I don't
Look at that sexy voice. I'll shoot over there and meet you. Those guys are really cool. I really like that dealership. They're really nice over there.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Kenny and Phil.
Blow my eardrums out.
Hello, Sarge.
Hey, how you doing? I
just got the stickiness off the grips of my Connie.
Oh man, see now I feel honored. I got the Fobra and Sergeant Markins in here. I'm a superstar now.
It's my honor just to be in a hangout, believe me.
Oh.
Glad to have you. So what's going on with you, bro?
No sooner do I get my bike back, we're sitting on a week worth of weather that's total crap. At least 50% chance of thunderstorms. Eat a dick.
Get some wet weather gear, if you're right.
Well, I've got an air stitch, so
Yeah.
maybe I'll try it out.
Yeah, see me, I don't mind getting a little wet.
No.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah. But dude, yeah, I just looked at the weather report. So 69% chance of rain on Thursday.
There he goes again. He can't leave it, can he? Can't leave it.
69% chance.
69% chance of getting wet.
I just have to. I have to walk into these things. It's just, it's my nature.
You set them up, we knock them down.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, man, I am waiting. I like this winter has gotten me to the point where I don't care what's going on out there as long as it's not ice and it's not snow. I am riding. That's it. I'm done. Like I went to the store just to pick up some stuff like bread and like laundry detergent. I'm like, screw the car, take the bike. I'm done sitting down with it in the driveway. And no, I'm taking it out. We're going. That's it. I had to ride.
Yeah, the only.
That's generally how everyone in the UK rides.
Yeah, if I sat worried about the weather, I'd never be out on the bike. In the UK, it's always chucking it down.
Our weather's the window when we look out of it.
Well, I've got a quick question for you guys in the UK. Today we are under a weather warning, which was for tornadoes. I don't think you guys get tornadoes your way, do you?
No, we get the end of yours.
We had one last year, I think, or 2 years ago or something.
Yeah, we tend to get the back end of the tornadoes you get, the very back end of them, but no, we don't tend to get a tornado. We don't have the right.
Too close to the curb when I go past on the bike, obviously.
Yeah, it's not humid enough in the UK for a tornado.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and that's what we've got all this week. Tornado warnings.
Yeah.
So all I get to do is flap off and look at my bike.
Can you define flap off?
Well, it's a sort of a, I don't know, it just kind of goes. Something like that.
Oh my God.
Oh, dear.
We gotta get you in here sooner, man, because right about now I'm looking at the clock and it's got 2 minutes before I gotta get myself dressed and run around the corner and grab my children. But seriously, we would love to have you in on the Hangouts. You two DeFoker, seriously, because you guys are hilarious and part of the reason I'm doing this. So yeah.
Well, if you can't have fun doing it, man, you wouldn't do it at all, right?
There you go.
That's true.
That's right.
So the invitation is always open. So before we close this out, I'm going to hit there's two things in the Q&A book from the Ninja Shift. It says, how's everyone's riding going? And the fact that we are means good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And he says, I wish I had more people to ride with in Connecticut.
Check out 860 Riders, no? I mean, Connecticut's a big state, but I don't know what to tell you.
Well, for anybody who may be watching in Connecticut, definitely get out there and ride with this dude. Seriously, get him out on the road. You know, make friends, meet new people, shake babies and kiss hands. I don't know.
There you go.
But because of the time, I am going to have to put things down, but I can't do that without doing it properly. So we're going to go down the line and get everyone to say bye-bye to the folks watching at home, and we'll start off with the fabulous Suffolk Andy.
Goodbye, everybody in YouTube land, and just before I go, I'll leave you with a little bit of advice, as I always do. Just remember, be nice to your kids, because one day they're going to put you in a fucking home, and that won't be a good one.
Oh.
Nice. And the next one on the lineup, of course, Mr. Sergeant Markins.
Thanks for watching, and I love you.
That's so creepy.
America!
Oh, brilliant.
Brother Keith, Wyvern Biker, you want to say goodbye to the folks at home?
Good night, everyone. If you can't get out on the bike because of the weather, just stop in and do some frapping.
Oh, man. Light it up, 550. Okay, Joe.
Adios, and when in doubt, pinky out.
Alright. The boss himself, Mr. V.
Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to ride invisible, motherfuckers.
Nice. Gazzard-Tron, you want to say goodbye to the folks?
Thanks for watching. Latest.
Nice. The Fobra, it's your turn, sir.
All right, if you're able to ride safe, and see ya. I don't know how to stop it. I can't say anything after Sergeant Markins and and stuff again with they really just they closed it out for me.
All right, Mr. Jasper Chase.
You know, it's an honor. This is like the highlight of my Tuesday, so I appreciate the invite as always, and stay tuned for my Sunday hangout too.
Yep.
So, later.
Sunday at 9 p.m.
Wait, when are you doing a hangout now? Chase?
Sunday, 9 p.m.
All right, cool. I'll try to tune in for that.
Right on, man.
Florida crew. It's the Palm Beach Mafia or whatever.
Yeah, the Palm Tree Mafia.
So it falls to me to say goodbye to the folks at home, and I will remind you all to ride safe and stay classy. Take care, everybody. Have a beautiful Wednesday.